his earbuds in. It's hard to hear him. Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. I got my sidekick here, Levi, my grandson. So he's going to join us tonight for a little while. But it actually worked tonight. I clicked on the button and for some reason the intro came on, and I was
and like, it also started up really quick on YouTube, so there wasn't this big delay.
Yeah. I don't know what there is as far as what happens sometimes. I've never figured that out, but anyway, here we are tonight. Yeah, this is my grandson Levi. He came over today. He's going to spend the night with us and go to church with us tomorrow. That is, if it's not stormy in the morning. We're actually predicted to have a bad weather first thing in the morning. I have got to go to church in the morning. I have security. I'm on the security team, so I've got to go. Huh?
Then I can go. So.
Yeah. If it's storming too bad, he said he's not going. So, and he came over today, and Levi. And I just want to say thank you again, Mr. Levi. I appreciate it. He helped me me and him single-handedly took the old ramp down by ourselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a feat.
Yeah, we destroyed and took apart the whole ramp this morning. And he came over this morning, got here about 9:30 or so. And by noon, we had the whole ramp torn apart and taken down. So I told him I appreciate it. He was showing me his muscles. He says, I got muscles. Yeah, you said I got muscles as big as you do, Grandpa.
That's one thing I said, though.
You did say that. He said, yeah, you did. One thing you did say.
He tells them everybody.
Yeah, so he was like, I got some big muscles. There was a couple of the boards that we had to take out that gave him a kind of a pain in the butt time. But other than that, I mean, to be honest with you, the ramp needed to come out several months ago, and I had plans for it to come out back in October. But due to all the sickness and everything we went through from October, November, December, and January, it just got delayed. So, but yeah, it come out pretty good. I gave him one of these big old pry bars, and so it was pretty good. It came out pretty good. And then as a reward, you want to show them what we printed? What is it called?
It is called Charmander.
Charmander.
It's purple, not blue in the screen.
Yeah, it is purple. I don't know why it's showing up blue on the camera, but it is purple. But he's a Charmander. He's a Pokemon figurine. So I printed him a Charmander. And show him mine. He pointed out real quick that his Charmander was bigger than my Charmander.
And for some reason, this one's the correct color and that one's the wrong color.
Yeah. So, yeah, that one shows up red. I don't know why the purple's showing up blue. I don't understand that.
Wait, I got it out of the camera.
But his is bigger than mine.
Yes.
So, yeah. His Charmander's bigger. Okay.
And we got to show them that they laid out.
Show them what?
Push those two together real hard and see if it turns purple.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. So, anyway, welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. We're just going to talk about some things, and since we're talking about it, now here is where's my phone? Where did Papa put his phone? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. Okay, so you can actually see that Levi is actually working. He's working on tearing apart the ramp, and then we all seen this one, or if you haven't, you're fixing to see it. Nancy was busting out concrete.
Oh, we saw that.
I wasn't supposed to show that one, but
well, you've shown it twice now, so
I know. And then here's Levi. He's actually posing for working.
Aww.
Yeah, you're posing. Look at that. That's a pose.
That doesn't look like a pose.
It looks like a pose to me.
I like this turtle thingy.
Yeah. He likes my turtle.
The little turtle.
Show it over here. Yeah. Here's the camera. You got to put it in front of the camera.
The turtle.
And then that's This is the finished new deck. Well, I take that back. I had to get the old deck was over here on this side. So I had to get it taken out over here to get to this side to put the posts in, because I built it right alongside the old one. And so I had to get the old one out to finish it. So all it lacks is the handrails. And then it seems, you know, I sit back and measured it 2 or 3 times, and I went and looked at code. Code says it's 36 to 38 inches off the ramp, and it's at 37. So seems awful high to me. So I think what I'm going to do is come back and on the hand down the center of the handrail, because we have little ones that come over, is run like a 1x6 all the way down the center, so that they just don't run through the handrail and run off the end of the ramp.
Would it be easier to just raise the house?
Yeah, it might be easier to do that. And then I found the header beam that was behind the old ramp was rotten. So now we got to tear that out and replace it. And I did not know the beam or the ramp was hiding that part.
Did you use treated lumber?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you got to realize that that ramp and is over between 20 to 25 years old. And the actual addition, which I built with the porch and for my mother and her room was on that part. I built in 1990. I moved here in 1989. I built that addition for her in 90 or 91. That's how long that's been there. So yeah, for it to have that little rot, and yes, it was treated lumber, and I think what it is, just from the years of rain being trapped in between the ramp where it bolted to the front of the porch, just trapped water in between and caused.
I mean the new one.
Oh, the new one? Yeah, it's all PT. Yeah, it's all pressure.
You don't have to worry about it ever again.
No. Well,
even with that new roof with it piling on there, like a
yeah. I am going to. I still go back every so many years and treat it with Thompson's water seal.
Just spread some wood glue and sawdust on it, fix it right on up.
Yeah. No, I was doing it religiously, but I figured out about every 3 years I get a couple of gallons of Thompson water seal and put it in a pump up sprayer and just spray the crap out of it, and then that makes it last so much longer. So, and you know that people don't understand this. You can tint Thompson's water seal. I usually get a gallon I usually get a quart of red paint or a quart of black paint or a quart of brown paint, whichever color you want. And you actually, now it's going to ruin your garden sprayer, but you buy the cheap $5 or $8 garden sprayer, so you don't care. And you mix the Thompson's water seal, because it's water base or oil base, in with the paint, and shake it up real good and spray it, and your deck turns like a light red, or it turns like a light brown, or it turns like a light black, and you can tint the water sealer to put it on there and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than having them tint it, trust me. So,
and you put a standoff, like a couple of doubled up washers or something, between the header of your ramp and that header of your porch, so that water can drain down through?
Actually, I did it different this time. I used, instead of using a board, which I originally did, and bolted it to the front of the porch, I used 2x6, what do you call them? Brackets that hold 2x6s that you're supposed to use, the galvanized brackets. Yeah. So there won't be a solid piece across there. The 3 2x6s are actually screwed and bolted to the individual end of the porch, so that the water can't collect there no more. Yeah. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, ooh, I guess that wasn't such a good idea. But hey, you live and learn. As long as I've been in it, I still mess up every once in a while and make mistakes. Even though I'm the greatest there ever been and ever has will, or ever, I still mess up.
That's Muhammad Ali. What are you talking about?
What?
Or to those that know him as
But this,
Clay.
I'm going to show him off in a little bit.
With all of those.
Yeah, we'll show him off in a little bit. I showed him off last week, but I'll let you show him off again this week. All right. First off, let's say let everybody tell us where we can find you. Al, go ahead.
Okay, I'm Al Forte, Odessa Woodworking Maker Shop, just for fun. Kilroy 79763, all over the place. I've been playing a lot of Asheron's Call lately, been enjoying it, and some Ark. But I've been working 2 p.m. Sunday on building the boat, and I got a new keel made for it, which is I don't break it.
I saw that.
Yeah. Starting to make it out of the wood. This is I don't know what to call it, the upper keel, lower keel, ballast, but anyway, it's whatever it's called.
It's the keel.
And of
It's
course,
the keel.
I'm here.
Cool. Chris.
Hey guys, Chris Steele Cranky Workshop, YouTube and Facebook, and I've been working on little buildings here, facades.
I saw that. That's pretty cool.
It's the Green Parrot in Key West. So
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I
For all the parrot heads.
I got to finish too. So
I said for all the parrot heads.
absolutely, yep.
Yep. Paul?
Yep.
Or did you have something else?
How did I make it? How did I make it first? I don't understand this.
I don't know. You've never been first that I
Yeah.
can remember.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Paul. Even though Al interrupted you.
Paul Koros, Paul's Messy Workshop on YouTube and Instagram. And tomorrow, Al, I will make it to watch your stream. I've missed the last couple weeks, but football season is all but over now. And so I should be able to catch your stream and watch you get some more work done on Lady Washington. Now, did you laser cut that?
Paul, I took your advice and I used cardboard the first time around, and then I turned around and lasered it out of this is a pallet wood that I've put together. I've kind of milled it down to 1/4 inch and put it together and cut it. I don't know if you can see it well, but so both, Paul.
Good.
Yeah, cardboard. I'm learning a lot about using cardboard as a template to make sure that the things work right. Yeah.
Well, it's not even a template. I cut it on the cardboard and then made sure that the real size that I want to do it, that it's right here. So so before cutting it on the wood, I just use the cardboard, and cardboard's cheap. Man.
Yes.
It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than plywood, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I watched poor Paul's Detroit Lions.
I know, boy, was that depressing.
Yeah, it was. Actually,
they had chances like the Packers.
They did.
Yeah,
They had.
Yeah. I blame the coach with that game.
Some bad choices and
and the choices came from the coach. Had he kicked those 2 field goals instead of trying to make the extra point, he could have won that game.
You have to go back and watch them through their season, because through their season they went, of all the teams in the NFL, they went on 4th down and went for 2 points more than any other team, and they were really successful at it. And 90 next year, they did better this year than they've done since 1957.
90% of the time, that's true, except for field goals will not win in playoffs. That's the problem.
That's right. You're right. Playoffs will win during the season, but not in the playoffs.
Right. I wish they would have went all the way and won, because they haven't won in so long.
Oh, I know.
I know. That would have been fantastic.
They've never been to a Super Bowl.
That would have been fantastic. No, I was rooting for them. I was hoping they would make it. Anybody other than Taylor Swift. I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Dan Campbell is a heck of a good head coach. I think. He's been there 3 years, and they've made strides better than than ever in recorded history.
He straightened it all out.
Yep.
No, he needs another good year.
Yep.
Yeah, they may surprise you. They may come back next year and do really well again and go for it. So
I talked to my brother the other day. Next year he will have had season tickets to the Lions for 50 years.
Oh, wow.
And I said, are they pricing you out? He says, pretty close. He says 50 years may be his limit because since they've had such a good season, the prices are just going crazy.
Oh yeah, they always will. Always will.
Yeah, we had season tickets for quite a few years, but yeah, he's had it since they built the Silver Dome. He had season tickets through the whole thing of the Silver Dome, and then when they tore it down and went to Ford Field, he's been there since that opened. So,
Donna.
Donna Presley, Donna's Embroidery Plus, and Rose. You can find me
Hi,
on
Rose.
Facebook. And right now I'm working on another cool cube. Let's see what this is going to be made out of. And it'll actually be a lunchbox.
Cool. Just real quick, Michelle Marcou's out there. JJE. James Parker.
Jimbo.
Yeah, he says that James said, if you can't get here on time, just get when you can.
Yeah.
And I thought you were my friend. So yeah, Michelle Marcoux, going back through Lynn's handcrafted wood signs. If y'all see anybody else you want to holler out, Dan Inge from Dan Inge Woodworking. Donna's Embroidery Plus. What is she doing on here? Rick St. Louis, Aussie Man. Oh, and just to bring something up, and I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to put any blame or hurt anybody. When you send me a video from now on, you want me to play the video on YouTube for you, like I did Aussie Man and Aussie Man. I'm not mad at Aussie Man. It doesn't hurt my feeling or anything. But he actually apparently had copyrighted music in his videos. So when I played it, it gave me a copyright strike on my YouTube channel. So from now on, make sure that when you send me a video, there is no music or anything on it. So when I show it, I don't have to worry about that. And I will, in the future, make sure I watch out for that. But it was an innocent thing. And like I said, I'm not mad at you, Aussie Man Build, in any way, shape, or form. It's no big deal. Matter of fact, I mean, we're rocking on 10 years. This is season 9. So we're rocking on 10 years doing your show. So this is the first time that's ever happened. But yeah, just make sure when you send me something you want me to play on, you put it on your YouTube channel. Just make sure that it doesn't have music on it. And then I have to make sure that I remember to mute it so it's not showing up. So, but anyway, just to throw that one.
Just so you know, Steve Carmichael's out in the chat.
Oh, Steve Carmichael. Hey, good. How you doing, Steve? Good. Great to have you out there.
He needs to come on so we can update what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Dutchman's Wood Shack's out there. A lot of people are out there tonight. All right. Next is Donald.
I'm Donald Matthews from Donald Vlogs the Size Wood Shop. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and occasionally Twitter. And I've got a website called redneckknowhow.com.
Dixon
Hoffman, hoffmansignsanddecals.com, 3D printing and V-carve signs and vinyl signs on vehicles.
Cool. Jim Bashir's.
Jim Bashir's Driveway Workshop. Been at the hospital all week with my mom. Literally, as soon as the show was over last week, my brother called and said, "Hey, I got to take mom to the hospital." So, but she's doing pretty good now. And I'm working on, I don't know if you guys can see this. This was at the Kids Museum in Chicago on Navy Pier. So I've got materials and stuff to make those things for that little goofball right there, Lucas. So that's
cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it soloed. I can see it. Yeah. Cool.
Yep. Oh God, don't solo it now. You'll have to look at me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make him a set. I actually found they cost more, but I found 3 clear 8-foot 2x4s at Home Depot that had like maybe 2 or 3 knot holes in each one of them. So they were really nice. So I grabbed those, and they're nice and straight, and so that should be pretty good. That'll be a cool.
Oh, back in the day when I was, and that's got to show you real quick. I don't want y'all to fall out of your chairs, and nobody in the audience have a heart attack if you do pre-dial 911. But yeah, they used to hate me at Home Depot because I would go through and get 1 by 12 pine.
One by
No, I wouldn't get one. I get several of them, but I would go through them and pick. I would go through a whole stack of them and get the ones with the fewest knots. So that, I mean, you're not going to get yellow pine without a knot or a pine without a knot. But I would pick the ones that had the most linear footage between knots, so to speak, so I could cut the knots out and use them. And so I would just. I just stack them off to the side and pick the ones I wanted, throw them on and walk away. They had to come back and put them all back in the bin.
Those were Premier. You know, they were in the Premier bin, the ones I got, but I still had to go through and
you still
pick them out.
Well, anyway, what I want to say is, I did something the other day that y'all are going to actually. I did this for a friend of mine.
Are those puzzles?
They look like puzzles, don't they? He wanted me to cut them out for him. A friend of mine, he does wood burning. Here, let me turn them around so that they're this way. He does wood burning, and he had a piece of nice Western red cedar, and he went on to do some wood burning on it, but he decided he wanted to do it in 3, how do you want to put it? 3 panes or panels? You know what I'm saying? I'm fixing to show it up. 3 panes or panels so that they each depict a different scene, but he decided he wanted to do them in a puzzle form. And he goes, I don't have anything to cut this out of. He says, I know you said you have a wood shop. Do you have anything to cut this out on? And I said, I got a scroll saw. It'll cut that out in a heartbeat. So anyway, so he gave them, it's probably about a 24, 26-inch piece. But I cut them out into, I don't think this is the right piece. I think it might be this one. Here, you hang on to this one.
Got to be smarter in the puzzle, Russ.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
That almost looks like a cutting board.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It almost looks like it. But so I cut that one and put onto that one. Here, hand me that other one.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. And then I put this one. I cut this one out for him on here.
Technically, it's a puzzle piece.
It is a puzzle piece.
It is.
I just got to be smart enough to put it together.
Yeah, that's not the right one, right? Or is it?
You got to flip it because it looks like
I don't think. I'm looking at the color.
Oh, it's the backwards.
Flipped.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Good thing you got a kid.
Oh,
there.
I actually used. Good thing I got a kid. I actually used the scroll saw for the first time in months.
Yeah.
To cut this out for him.
Yeah.
So, but he was like. He was really appreciative, and I will take it to him. And he's a friend of mine at church, and he does wood burning, so he's going to put like 3 different, how do you ever want to say it, depictions or pictures of and then make it into a puzzle scene, so to speak. And it was Western red cedar. It cut like hot butter. I mean, it wasn't no big deal. So, but he appreciated it very, very much, and I'll take it to him. But yeah, he was like, "Do you have anything you can cut this with?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I got the baby that'll cut that really easy. That Western red cedar, even though it's like, it's more than 3/4 of an inch thick. I don't think. Yeah, it probably is a 1 inch thick piece, but I sliced through it without any problem.
Smells good too.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it does. It smells good too. Right now, can you smell it, Levi?
Hey, can I ask a question?
That smells good.
Yeah, does it smell good? I told you, it smells good.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Where's Mary? There's a message that says be there in a second, but I don't see Mary. Yeah.
I don't smell.
Is she down at the bottom by chance? I mean, this was 20 minutes ago. She said she'd be there in a second.
20 minutes ago, she said she'd be there in a second.
Yeah. Well,
let me look. Oh, yep, there she is.
Yeah. Okay.
Finally.
I got Mary out of her dungeon.
Well, y'all have to remind me because when I look on my screen, it only shows the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. You have to actually scroll down to see the other people.
Well,
Will you look at the group of people you're asking to remember to remind
Yeah,
you?
really.
Yeah. People that are more forgetful than I am. Yeah.
exactly.
How you doing,
Well,
Mary?
I'm saying,
Sorry.
They're
I
just like,
saw
no,
it
you're
20
fine.
minutes ago, and I forgot. It was like, oh yeah, Mary's here.
It's okay. I was just sitting back listening.
Sorry,
Tell
Mary.
us where we can find you, Mary.
Miss, you can just find me Mary Easley or Miss Mary's Embroidering Crafts on Facebook. Y'all can just find me on there.
See, now I got everybody's pictures everywhere. See, I can tell that's on Twitch, that's on YouTube, and then I have it over here on Facebook.
And what's that?
That's just the normal monitor, so I can keep up with the. This is all. See all these little things coming across here. This is everybody that's chatting out in the chat. They're talking, so I can watch them. See, some of y'all that's out in the chat showed it Levi how it works. Say hi, Levi, if y'all want to do that, and then he can see his name pop up out there in the chat.
I can't really see. Let's see.
Yeah, that's the chat. That's people that's watching the show, and they just they make comments so we can see it.
I don't see who says hi to me.
Give me comments. Any comments?
Yeah, especially Levi. There you go. See, Donna's Embroidery Plus says hi, Levi. See, so they can see you out there.
Mary, how long were you in the background?
The whole time.
You can say 20 minutes, Mary. You can say 20 minutes.
I know, and so I got on like right before y'all went live, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm good. Let me just
6:50.
finish some stuff.
Well, if you put in the little
Was when she sent the message.
Well, y'all are. I blame your sister on this one, Mary. She didn't want you to come on tonight. She said before you got in here when we were in the pre-show, I don't want that Mary girl on here tonight.
that's right.
She's too.
All right, go ahead, Donna. Go ahead, Donna.
Hey, if you think that's bad, your mother said, "Yeah, we don't want her on here tonight. She'll spoil everything."
That's right. She was too busy sleeping.
Hey, I saw in the chat where Brian won the Score of the Year award. Somebody gave him a 2 foot by 4 foot by 3 inch thick butcher block top.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd you say? 2 foot by what?
2 foot by 4 foot by 3 inch thick.
Oh, wow, that's a Mac Daddy.
Wait, I didn't see it.
That'd be a good
I
show.
didn't see it either.
Making butcher block stuff.
Okay, so Steve Carmichael said hi, Levi. JGE said hi, Levi. See, so they can see you.
Hi.
Or hi. Okay, hello. Thank you for correcting me, Levi. Yeah.
And
No, that's
Levi,
really good.
Levi, Brian says if you grow a beard, you'll look just like your grandpa. You ready for that beard?
He can't hear you. Let me change over and see if I can get so he can hear y'all talking. I have my ear things in because one reason is,
I got you.
let me see if I can change this.
Yeah, I can't hear.
I know you can't hear.
No. Turn, go the other way.
So.
See you, everybody.
See you, Paul.
All right. See you, Paul.
Have a good night,
Up
Paul.
to the gym. Oh, there he is.
Oh, we lost Al.
Where'd Al go?
He was saying no, Al, go.
Continuously boots himself out of here.
I think.
Okay, so now you can hear him.
Hi, Levi.
Time booting himself out of here. The problem is that Levi, you might have to tell me what they're saying because I can't hear that good without the earbuds.
Hi, Levi.
Hi,
Okay,
Levi.
so yeah, Al booted himself out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Should we?
There
I was
he
gonna say,
is.
should we leave him out or should we bring him back in? But he's too late.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
I think his wife went in there.
Al, you should be appreciative. Levi said, "Bring him back."
Thank you, Levi. Thank you, Levi. Thank you.
Yeah. So So anyway, Levi likes me to 3D print, and I'm teaching him how to 3D print and stuff. So you want to show off a couple of things? I already showed them off, but you can show them again. It doesn't hurt nothing.
What I really want to show them is the crab.
Oh, he wants to show the crab. Well, hold it. You have to hold it up in front of the camera so they can see it.
The crabby crab. The dinosaur.
Oh, he loves that T-Rex.
The third is this.
And that's like just an alligator or a crocodile or something kind of.
And this is just a rainbow dinosaur.
Or yeah, it's a rainbow T-Rex.
And he's got golden on the bottom.
Yeah, he loves my 3D prints.
Well, we forgot one more. We got a few more.
Yeah, I got a few more. You can throw them off. I don't care.
We got this, the turtle, which is.
Oh yeah, I just made this today. I found this little whimsical guy. Here, let's make ourselves solo layout.
And these guys are brothers. They're both brothers.
They're brothers, huh?
Yeah, they're brothers.
I like this.
The one is a little bit bigger than the other though.
But also, it stands up and can hold your phone.
And yeah, this is actually a phone holder too. This one here, the red one.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with this guy.
That one you got to be careful with. He's very, very fragile. He's a sea serpent.
Mine
Hold it up. See the camera? There you go. So you can see it.
Mine melted.
Nice. Very nice.
Melt.
Somebody left it out in the sun.
Oh, somebody left out in the sun and melted. Well, the PLA ain't good in the sunlight, especially if you leave it in the car. That's for sure.
Like Brian says, it's a crocagator.
A crocagator?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Well,
hey, he just blurts it out there. Don't look at me.
No filters.
Yep, no filter.
I'm trying to grab.
He is your
If you can't,
That's right. You said it.
He loves the Kraken.
And Papa didn't know this.
I didn't know that he said your hammerhead shark shit's sad. And I said, how do you figure? Look, he's got a sad face on.
Well, you didn't notice
I didn't notice it.
I like the hammerhead shark.
He likes the hammerhead shark.
But the first favorite is Charmander.
I want give me the praying mantis.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, let's show.
Yeah, the praying mantis. I like the praying mantis. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's delicate too.
Does he have his Bible with him?
No. Now he has a little smile on his face. You can tell he's happy.
You need to get some little eyeballs for dolls and stuff and put him some eyeballs in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? Where they roll around?
Depends on what kind you get.
Yeah.
You can get the googly eyes and just stick them on there, and then they'll move around.
Yeah, that's what I said.
There you go. That's the way.
The ones that move around. Oh, and the last not least, and I want Dixon to show off his because his is bigger than mine.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. Mine broke from a dog.
Yeah. Anyway, I made me a big old nice skeleton crocodile. Here, he's pretty cool.
Comparison to this.
Yeah, this one and this one, they're a little bit different in size.
They're different.
Yeah, hold it up. Hold it. There you go.
Okay, if you can tell, there's one.
I think this one can eat that one without any problem.
Yeah.
No, because this guy got a sharp tooth. Look at the mouth though. That's the thing you want to take about.
Yeah, he's got a mouth.
The
This one don't have a mouth. Matter of fact, yeah, you're right. I don't think he can eat him because he can't open his dang mouth.
Well, maybe if it wasn't glued together. He's like.
Could be why he's a skeleton.
This is the body of him, and that's the skeleton of him.
This is when he was eating, and that was before he starved to death.
Yeah. First, he was eating a finger, and then he just couldn't find any food, and he's like. Bleh.
Well, you know how you're supposed to hold him. You're supposed to hold him like this, so you can.
Oh.
Oh, I can't get it up close enough.
Would have known if you'd have told him sooner.
Why doesn't the dinosaur close?
He does. He opens his mouth too.
It's hard to close it.
Yeah, he opens his mouth as much as you do. Sometimes it's hard to keep it closed.
Who opens their mouth wider? This is how wide he.
That went right over his head.
He opens his mouth this wide, and I open my mouth this way. Okay.
Yeah.
wider. I'm wider.
Rawr.
Anybody? Yeah, Dixon, bring yours out.
I'm going to be holding this.
I'm going to put you in solo layout. How long did you say this one was of yours?
This one is 20 inches and it prints in one step.
Yeah, I think mine's probably about somewhere about half that size. Yeah.
The grandkids always love playing with this.
Look how big it is.
Little.
Yeah.
You better make that thing.
No, I ain't making it.
You make a giant version of this.
Dixon, you said you printed it in a circle.
Yeah.
What's that, Al?
You said you printed it in a circle or in a
Yes,
ball?
this is curled up like this.
Curled up. Yeah.
Prints.
Yeah.
It's curled up in a
Exactly.
Yeah, he's like in a circular pattern on your bed. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to print him the full length. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
I
make
like
y'all
those.
send
Those
me
are
some
cool.
patterns, and I'm gonna get back there and play with that thing.
Here's some miniatures, not to change this out. Here's some miniature trees I made for my HO scale, and these are made from, this is real plants outside. These pine trees is furnace insulation.
Oh my God.
Filter. That's what the little pine,
Complete with asbestos?
yeah.
Yeah, with asbestos.
And these are real plants too from outside. That these really turned out nice. These big fluffy trees.
I like those. Those look good. I really like those. Yeah.
And to
they
think
all
they
come-
once said
They all
somebody
come
once,
from plants outside.
to think somebody once said asbestos don't grow on trees.
Right.
That's not this is the filter stuff that you can buy, the green filter, and it's real stiff, and it's not the fuzzy stuff. For a furnace filter, it's the kind that like you clean. It's almost feels like a broom or something. It's so stiff, that filter. Then you cut it in little round circles, and then I take it and you spray it with hairspray to make the pine trees, and then I cover it with chopped up grass, and then cover it again with hairspray. That's how you make these.
Hairspray to the rescue.
Yep.
Who was that?
Aquanet again.
Yes, Aquanet to the rescue.
Aquanet again.
Mary, do you have a 3D printer?
Yes.
Okay.
So does Donna.
No.
Yes, Donna. You have one too.
Oh, I know. Donna has one. She bought that V400.
Yeah, that's what Mary got one after I told her what it did. She's like, "Oh, I gotta get that one," so she got her one. Does she?
I can send you files. Yeah, it's not.
Send me files. Then I'll
Yeah.
maybe get back there and do it. I don't have
Yeah.
time during the day to go download and do and.
Well, it's here's another thing too, is you need to get your settings correct. Now, I don't know what the settings are on the V400, but I can send you within range. First off, all right, so we're going to go through a 3D printing class tonight.
Works for me. Come on, bring it on.
Yeah.
I need
So
help.
when you're printing something like this, let me get him blown up where you can actually see.
Wait, don't forget the dinosaur.
I'll show him in a second. But when you're printing something this size, for instance, I mean, this is pretty good size. It's the size of the palm of my hand. You don't need this to be solid. You're just wasting material, everything. So actually, the infill on this one, I set back to like 10%.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you can send it way back to 10%, and
So
it'll
if
still
y'all got
print.
files that are already made, can we like?
Yes,
Then we.
but
can,
you can change your settings in when you get ready to print them, even though their files already made. You can preset some of your settings so that he doesn't. If I made this thing solid, it would take 2 days compared to it'll make it in 8 hours if it's not solid.
Right.
In other words, so I don't know if you can hear this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's hollow, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so you don't need to waste all that filament and everything on them, because now if you're wanting to print something kind of delicate that might break, like for instance the T-Rex. Yeah, I'm this T-Rex, for instance. I may increase the infill on him to 20 or 30% just because it'll make him a little bit sturdier, because he's so flexible and bendable. I don't want him to break so easy.
Right. I haven't been able to do the flex ones. I'm like,
Oh, they're easy. There's nothing to them. There's nothing to them. It's just, you just got to learn some of the settings. And like I said, you got to go, you don't need them to be solid.
Right. Yeah, like this is not solid. I was going to paint it. I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get out of solo layout, exit solo layout. And
oh, it's on my left.
There you go.
I was gonna say, we just lost somebody.
Hey,
like how
I'm in charge of this. Just give me a second. I'll get it right.
Mary, what are you saying to him, Mary?
I didn't do nothing.
I know.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you're right. See that doesn't need to be solid. Yes.
Right. And it's not.
Yeah.
But it's like I love the detail. So
yes,
I'm like,
yes. Awesome.
You're not compromising detail. You're not compromising detail of making it hollow. Yeah. Right. You still get the detail on it, but it doesn't need all like this cute little whimsical turtle that I made, you know. It's but I'm just saying that it doesn't need to be let me make sure I don't kick her out of here.
Bring me back.
He's very, very, very hollow.
Right.
And so it's a waste of material. That being said, though, and I think Dixon will back me up on this. If you sometimes when you want to print things that you want to use, like let's say you print something for your desk for a little lamp or whatever, where you can adjust it to get into positions where you can see better. Now, something like that, you would want to go a lot heavier, solid material, not so much holler. That sounds like I come from Alabama. Yeah. So, yeah, but you would want it more solid so that it would put up to the stress, in other words.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like I see those people that you make those little bowls and stuff like that. Us in embroidery or sewing or whatever, we use them to throw clips in and stuff like that.
Yes. That is Lynn's handcrafted wood designs. And he goes, "How have you been, Russ?" And I said, "Hi, Lynn. How have you been?" He's out there. He'll answer back. Russ Meadows said, "Hi, Lynn." They're saying hi to each other. See, they're actually talking out there while we're talking here.
So is that Russ Meadows?
Russ Meadows. I'm sorry, Meadows.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't Russ Meadows.
They have a name for you, Al.
Yes, but we have children here.
Yes, I know. That's the reason I'm not saying your name.
Two of them, in fact. There's another little one right there.
I see that.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah,
but
I'm talking about you.
Your guest.
Don't you forget it right there. And
That's Halen.
Huh?
That's Halen.
Halen?
Granddaughter. Yeah, she's here spending
they
the
call her
night.
Hey.
Hi, hey, hi, hey.
Hey.
She actually did the cupcake frosting. She actually frosted them.
Oh, that's my favorite part of the cake.
Oh.
The frosting, the best stuff.
That sounds good.
Oh.
Russ. Lynn's handcrafted wood sign says Russ Matters.
Russ Matters. There you go. There you go. Yes. There you
go. But anyway, we have a lot of fun. We have 15, 16 grandchildren. We have 5 great grandchildren.
I'm one of them.
Yeah,
you're one of them. You're not 2 of them. You're one.
So we are overly blessed with children. When the Bible said, "Be fruitful and multiply," they were very fruitful.
Yeah, obviously.
I thought that.
I have a granddaughter, Jaleesa, who is 25, 26 years old.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a granddaughter, Jaleesa, is 25, 26. Brandy, my daughter, is actually I say my age. She's 20 years. She was born when I was 20 years old. So I'm 65. She's 45. And she had Jaleesa when she was 16 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
So we go back. And then I have 5 great grandchildren. So Jaleesa has 3 children. And Michaela has 2 children. So I have 5 great grandchildren. Michaela is Jaleesa's sister, my Brandy's other daughter. So they're the oldest of the grandchildren.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah.
I like to go to manta ray.
No, I was very, very blessed. I am, and I appreciate what God has done for my family. He's been very good. Like Levi, he says, Papa, he told his mom the other day, I miss Pop going over there and spend some time with Poppy and Gammy. Can I go over there and spend some time with them? And so she called us up, and I said, yeah, I'm going to be around the house all day, but I'm trying to get this ramp tore out, the old ramp tore out, so I can get it out of the way so I can finish building the new ramp. Unfortunately, I didn't know that the beam was behind it was bad, but anyway, and so Levi got on the phone and says, I'll come help you tear it out, Papa. By George, me and him worked all morning and tore it out. So
it was pretty easy.
It was pretty easy?
Yes.
It wasn't that hard? No, it wasn't that hard. Okay. Yeah. And then we treated him to Zaxby's and Burger King. And
Well, that was technically a treat, though.
Yeah, he had Zaxby's and Burger King today. So
Well, Zaxby's for dinner and Burger King for lunch.
For lunch.
Technically, I had McDonald's for breakfast.
And he had the McDonald's for breakfast.
I always need my sausage egg McMuffin.
Oh, yeah, he loves his sausage egg McMuffin.
They're good.
But I have to admit, that's Papa's favorite, too. I love a sausage
Have
egg.
it your way.
Yep.
To be honest, the hammerhead shark is bigger than...
Russ Meadows wants to know, where's that video you were working on, Chris? Chris, do you know what he's talking about?
No.
Russ Meadows asked you, where's that video you were working on?
It's in production.
Oh,
In production. My.
What is that?
Coming, it's coming.
He's making it.
I've actually got a couple that I'm working at the same time.
He's trying to finish it.
Yeah, he's trying to finish it.
Do we have a part 2 of this?
Part 2 of what? Well, I do it every Saturday. Why? You saying you want to come over here every Saturday and have it with me? Well, you got to talk to your mom about that.
All the cuts are on this card. So I don't lose it. It's
That's
taped
an
to
SD
laptop.
card.
I know.
That's what we put the files on to put them in the printer.
Oh, I have an idea of something you should know.
What?
So, you know how there's like fire-breathing dragons on videos?
Uh-huh. You want me to make a fire-breathing dragon?
Instead of that, there's this. You can make like a monster that is flexible, has legs and arms, but the arms are sharp and the legs are just a little nubs, and then the face is just a hand.
Okay. I have no clue as what you're talking about. We'll figure it out later.
I thought it was possible.
Everything's possible, that's for sure.
Even
Oh, I tried something the other day, by the way, and hey, look right around the corner on that plastic tub right there.
this one.
Nope, right around the corner. That right here. See that piece of plastic with the blue on it?
With the piece of
Turn
plastic.
around this way towards me. Look right there.
Does it have blue on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just pick up the whole piece of plastic and bring it here.
You mean this?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's okay. It's dry. Hey, I tried something the other day, and I'm going to try to see how successful it is. I told you all I've been doing some DTF transfers. Oh, yeah. I'll let you show that off in just a second, Donna. So I've been reading about the fact that there are black DTF powder and white DTF powder. you're supposed to use black DTF powder on shirts that you're going to, or on dark colors like black or navy blue or whatever. So I ordered some black DTF powder, and so I'm fixing to try it. But this is, it's supposed to make the colors in the background stand out better. So those are like a really light blue going on black. But if you turn it around, you can see, the black DTF powder that's stuck to it. So it's actually supposed to help the blue stand out better than what it normally would stand out. So,
Well, what would it look like if it?
I don't know. We're fixing to find out.
Oh,
I haven't tried it out yet.
I want to know.
But our church is called, the men's ministry is called Iron Men Ministry. Is called, hold on, don't ask me. Integrity, respect, and I don't remember what the ON means.
If it's honor, they misspelled it.
Honor, there you go. No, it's not honor. That would be H.
Right.
Integrity, respect, obedience.
Obedience. Yeah, there you go.
And nobility.
Nobility.
Obedience.
Integrity, respect, and obedience, and nobility. That's Iron Men Ministry. So,
Nice.
but yeah, I'm gonna try this on a black. I have a black shirt. I have a black T-shirt that it's a little older, but I don't care if I put this on and it doesn't work. I use it to work out in the yard with, just as a test. But I thought that was pretty neat. I had not heard of using black DTF powder.
I hadn't either.
I have a black T-shirt.
So I'm fixing to try it. You have a black T-shirt you want me to try? Oh yeah, you do have a black T-shirt.
Yeah.
You're wearing it. You're wearing it.
Like this one?
Okay.
There's nothing on it. It's all black,
I see that.
and it's not inside out.
So anything else new going on around here? Anything else anybody got new that they're experimenting with?
New trampoline.
Donald does.
You got a new trampoline?
No, you.
Oh, I got a new trampoline. Yeah, we bought a new trampoline.
That's probably why you need that buggy.
Yeah, we keep a small trampoline, not a big, huge one. It's probably 8 foot in diameter trampoline,
Which is perfect.
and it's got the sides on it for the little ones, because most of our grandkids are small, to be honest with you.
Not me.
You mean you don't jump on it?
And he jumps on it, and so we keep one in the backyard. Plus, we have a swing set and everything. When they come over, they can play. But anyway, we're not talking about the new trampoline. I'm talking about anything new that they're doing out there. Anything new y'all are doing?
Let's start
off. Let's go down the road. Start off with Chris.
What?
Anything new you're doing? What are you doing?
Nothing new right now. I got some projects I want to get started on, but I haven't started anything yet. Retirement's good. I'm getting lazier and lazier.
Oh, you have to be retired for that?
Oh, no. I worked for the government. I got an early start.
Okay, well.
Cool. James Parker says he has a daughter. His son passed away, but he has 4 grandkids and 8 great grandkids. Oh, wow, 8 great grandkids. That's pretty cool.
How did his son pass away?
We don't want to get into that.
Neither do I.
Yeah, you don't. We don't want to get into that. Donald, yes. Now's the time to highlight your.
Yes.
There we go.
Finally got the letter finished. I'm working on the case with the gappy dovetails on it. Got to fill them up.
What is that sign?
Hold on. Hold it up and take a block out or so we can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
He made blocks. He carved all these.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, look. See, it's got the.
He can put it on whatever color he wants.
Yep, he can put any color in it he wants. See the D?
Nice. The D for Donald.
That's for dumb. I mean, David.
You almost said dumb.
I did not. Where did you come up with that?
Yeah, you did.
That turned out really nice, Donald.
They did. I like them.
Considering you had to grind every single little thing there. That's fantastic.
I built that box, and after I sized it. I didn't think about, well, I got numbers too. And after I got done with it, I'm glad I got to build one separate because that's about a 5-pound bag of sugar I'm holding right here.
Yeah.
He drops those on his toes, he's going to know it.
Glenn wants to know if it was hand cut dovetails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In pine. Everybody
Yeah,
gets
that's actually the hardest thing to do is because pine's so soft that it just
Yeah.
does not want to cut good dovetails.
Somebody mentioned that to me on
Yeah.
Facebook when I was posting a picture of them, and I was like, you know, if I can get it to where I can do it decent in pine, you'd be amazed at what I'll be able to do in walnut.
Yeah. And it's not you, Donald. I've got a jig for cutting dovetails, and I've used with a router, and I've used the jig with a router to cut dovetails in pine, and they still are not that great because the pine's just so soft and it just
it splinters real easy, and
it splinters
as soon as you join it once, it's your grain is compressed, so they just get loose again.
Yeah. No, so that's not has anything to do with what you're doing wrong.
I just decided to do it because, hey, it's for my grandson. I put dovetails and a bunch of
hey, you can do any damn thing you want to. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks.
Oh, I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
I quit worrying about
That's
that.
the way I look at it. I do anything I want to. If you don't like it, then you know what? You can kiss where the sun don't go down.
I quit worrying about what other people thought with the first wife.
Exactly. I quit worrying about what people thought a long time ago.
You and me both. I'm in my own. This is my house. I make the rules.
Exactly. I make the rules. Oh yeah, Dixon. I like now Dixon. This is 3D printed.
Is that?
Yeah, that's 3D printed.
He
made it out of this stuff, buddy.
Really?
Yes.
Good.
You got your phone by air or?
Wow.
Yeah.
Does he have his phone back there?
Why is he muted?
I'm muted. Oh, there we go. Levi, have Grandpa build one of these. This is a old Windows 1150 phone, that Nokia, that big one years ago that they had.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta build me one.
But he also makes them with lithopanes.
What is lithopanes?
It's a translucent piece of plastic that if you put a light behind it, you can still see the picture.
So how is that looking like fire, Dixon?
To me,
I had guys.
You gotta show them how you did that because they're gonna be
on a 3D printed podcast that I'm on. The guys go, "Oh my God, that must have took you a while to build that little TV." And I said, "Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I took the easy way out. It's a phone."
Oh my God. That's cute. That is cute.
It is. It's ingenious.
Literally said.
That is.
It is. It's ingenious. He sent me. He took a picture a few years ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
Of me in my Santa costume and did the lithopane and put it in one of those TVs with a little light behind it and then sent it to me as a present. And it's fantastic.
I didn't see it.
I've got it. I'll have to show it to you. I've got it.
Yeah, show me it.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
To be honest, this is actually.
You enjoying this?
Yes.
Oh, you want to come back?
Yes.
Okay, he said he wants to come back.
Ouch.
But he's got to make something and show it off.
Yeah, you got to make something.
I have to come up with ideas.
You have to come up with an idea, and we'll have to make something so you can show it off.
And make a lithopane.
I know what you can make. Well,
Pikachu.
Is he going to make a lithopane?
No, we got something he can make.
Hey,
I just told him about it, and we'll make it.
Going to show something?
Yeah, no, we'll make it. I'll show you how to make one.
Papa's gonna 3D.
And we'll actually be out there making it in wood. We won't be playing with PLA or plastic. We'll make it in wood.
Okay, well, also.
We can do
Don
that.
going to show something?
3D printing though.
3D. No, it's not going to be all 3D. Here it is. Look here. Here's one. Here's a lithopane. Here,
Yeah.
see that?
What's
Wow.
that?
That's a lithopane.
I see that. And there's light on it.
Yeah, it's printed in plastic, but it actually shows the picture, and there's a little light behind it.
Yeah, it does no justice because this one was done with resin. So if you look at it like here, your my wife's arm and all that, it actually sticks out and looks three-dimensional, but you can't see that on the screen. It's tough to see.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the
No,
resin
the
doesn't,
lithopane the one you did with me as Santa, it looks three-dimensional.
it doesn't do justice because it just doesn't show up right. This is a smaller one.
Try playing a video, maybe a little cooler.
Then I made a big one the size of an iPad, and that's right up there. It's got
Oh,
the Twilight Zone stuff on it. Let me see if I can get it down with these little vases, 3D printed vases. Yeah, this is the big one.
Look at that one.
Hey, you have an iPad in it?
An iPad will slide in this. I just happen to have a printed picture in it right now. But the top comes off, and then you slide your iPad in there.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, you gotta build me one.
You got to build you one. Thanks a
I
lot,
found
Dick.
a couple of them. If he wants to see
He goes, you got to build me one, Papa.
I'm joking.
He would really like this here.
kind of cool.
This
Oh, look
laser,
at this.
this laser speed bike I made about from a picture, and I did it with my laser out of
Yeah,
a
he made
bathroom
that out of
door,
this
and it
stuff.
actually flies.
He printed it.
I don't. How long? Did
This
I
I cut out with the laser.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's wood. That's right.
Yep, I out of a bathroom door. I just looked at pictures on the internet and I started CADing it up and it flies really well. I just haven't flown it in quite a long time because I built this about 20 years ago.
That thing flies.
Yeah, and his wife was really mad at him for weeks because her neighbors got to see every time she went to the bathroom. He took the door off and printed it.
So that thing flies.
No,
Yeah.
it don't fly.
He said it does.
Well,
Yeah.
he said it does, but I can guarantee you it don't.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This flies. I flew this many times. Here's where the battery straps, and I got a DX5 right there's the circuit board.
Yeah.
And this flies. I flew this many times.
Oh, okay. That is what. That's right. I remember you now saying that one flew. Yeah.
Battery plugs in right there. See the connector?
Yeah, I
And
see
then
it now.
it hangs on these loops.
Levi, you can forget I'm not building you one of those that flies.
Yes, I will. And
Yeah.
you have to show us a video. You have to make a video of yourself flying that thing.
All right, I gotta program it on my new radio because now I have a DX8 radio, and was set up on my smaller radio. So I got to just bind it, and then it should be able to fly.
Anybody have anything else they want to show
Hey,
off? for me?
Levi, here's what those lithopanes look like.
Here, hold on. Let me get you for the solo layout.
So what?
So
is
they're
that?
just this is
They're just a piece of plastic.
So I don't know how well
But
this
see
is
when you
showing
put the
up.
light behind it, look.
I see a
Wow.
picture.
Yeah, you can see a picture.
Yeah, here's a curved one.
A curve.
Oop.
Oh,
Yeah, a curved
This
one.
one's
that
curved.
looks better than the last picture.
And yeah, that one's curved.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
kind of
that's
cool stuff.
That's what they are.
So y'all make them?
Yeah. Your 3D printer, your V400 will do it.
Yeah.
I built a bracket, and then these are night lights, and I used to get $20 for these things.
I made the
Yeah, I
dragon.
remember when you. Yeah.
Why I just
Wow.
you really need
Look
to
at all y'all just popping them things up.
Hey, Mary, see what you can learn when you come on my show?
Okay.
Mary, this one's got your name on it. Oh wait, wrong Mary.
I finally got that.
You ain't made no lithopanes yet, Mary?
What?
Said you ain't made no lithopanes yet? Oh
No,
wait,
have you too?
no, yeah, I made one.
Bite me.
It's not hard.
Well, tell me how. Because that'd be cool if I could make one with Justin.
Yeah, you can make one.
All right, guys, it's 9:06. Had a lot of good time tonight. Showing off some stuff. There was something I wanted to show off other than my rant, but I don't. Oh, I did. I showed it off the thing I scroll saw for that guy. That's what it was. Yeah, trust me, it took me 10 minutes to put the dad burn blade in the scroll saw. I ain't put it in there so long. I was like, first time I put it in, I'm going to tell on myself, I put it in upside down.
Oh.
Night, Dan.
Mary, you can even 3D print a flashlight if you want.
Yeah, there you go. Show them that.
You can.
A giant flashlight.
Yeah, we were supposed to get files for that we still
I
haven't
thought he
got.
was going to make them and send them to us.
Yeah,
really.
What's up with that?
Wow.
we were
Hey,
supposed to get.
What
I
kind
gotta
of
find the
printer did you
files.
make that on?
The same you
3D
can do it with the
printer?
same 3D printer you have.
Oh, you made it in sections or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I catted it up and I made it look like a Star Wars
I
flashlight.
need that file.
Don't even
Hey,
ask.
we've been begging for that file for 3 years.
Yes, yes.
Where's this file, Dixon?
10,000 looms.
Share, Dixon, share.
Dixon, if we're gonna do this thing, y'all gotta show us. Come on,
He didn't get a good
Yeah.
grade and works well with others.
help
I'll-
us out here.
I can send you the file. I just got to dig it up because I don't sell these. I used to sell the little ones for $80 a piece, and I rode that wave. So I'll send you the files. I just got to find it.
Okay,
I don't think you can 3D print the light bulb in there though.
I got a brother standing right here that's going, I need that. I have to have that.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
would
Robbie
like the
came in
smaller
there.
ones that I have. That's awesome. They shine so far, so bright.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to cut out of here. I'm 9 o'clock, and I'm ready to get out of here. And thank you, Levi, for coming tonight. We've enjoyed it and had a good time. And he just wants me to keep on printing stuff for him.
Yes. And don't forget what I said.
Oh, yeah, I won't forget it. So anyway, but yeah, had a good time. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Donald, Jim, Dixon, Donna, and Mama, and what's your name?
Haley.
Yep, and Al, and also Mary. Thank y'all all for being on here tonight, and thank
Yes.
my partner in crime, Levi. You want to come back for more?
Yes.
Was this fun?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, ain't
What
it?
did y'all say y'all did a part 2 on? What day?
I don't know. I'll let you know the next time. We'll have to talk to your mama and make sure she'll bring you. But she will, I know, or I'll beat her butt, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so
He's going to look at you and go, and why didn't you let me be on this sooner?
yeah, really. So anyway, but yeah, thank y'all all for being out there. James Parker was out there. Heirloom Game Calls.
Brian.
Bill Aussie Man was out there.
Michelle Marcoux.
Michelle
Dan
Marcoux, Dan Inge from Dan Inge Woodworks.
Steve Carmichael.
Yep, Mr. Carmichael was out there.
Yep.
Dutchman's Wood Shack, he was out
Yep.
there.
Jeff.
Lynn's Handcrafted Wood Signs.
Dan.
All those people are out there. I appreciate it very much. Listen, if you're too darn busy to get out in your shop and make some sawdust, or if you're too darn busy to get out and do some 3D printing, or maybe some embroidering, or maybe some DTF printing, or maybe some
laser.
other stuff, you're just too lazy, or you're just too darn busy. So my suggestion would be stop being so busy and get out and do something. Just give me sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair, and maybe a little 3D printing dust in my, or DTF powder in my hair too. That might work also, would it?
Yeah.
So
Oh, look.
maybe.
Look,
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for
Donald was
watching.
saying.
And
You
God
don't have
bless.
to go home, but you
I
cannot
get what you
stay
did
here.
there, Donald.